every time I think I have a grasp on what will drop on Nintendo Music, we get a massive curveball, and I can't think of many curveballs bigger than SimCity for the SNES. This is a case similar to Tetris, where the original game was made by someone else, in this case, Will Wright from the developer Maxis, but Nintendo developed and published their own version, so they could put its soundtrack on here. Yeah, you know Dr. Wright, the assist trophy in Smash? Well, this is where he's from, and Will Wright is who he's based on. While the original computer game didn't have background music, the SNES version got a full soundtrack, composed by Soyo Oka of Pilot Wings and Super Mario Kart fame, so we seem to be in good hands. Each of the 6 city sizes has its own theme, with the first one, Village, being a short chill piece that works well to help ease you into the management process. Town, appropriately, sounds a lot like a town theme from an RPG of this era with its relaxing vibes. It particularly reminds me of Dragon Quest in that regard. City is nice too, somewhat more energetic than the previous 2, but still soothing enough to work as simulation background music. Capital is pluckier than the previous songs, which I suppose works for the more populated bustling area you're managing, but in my opinion is probably the most forgettable of the 6. Metropolis is another big leap in terms of energy, as its beat is actually kinda catchy. The instrumentation does scream very early SNES song, though. Not that it's bad or anything, but you know it would have sounded much higher quality if it were made even a year later. Lastly is Megalopolis, the longest and best of the 6. Compared to the others, it sounds so rich and fun, kinda like the game saying, hey, you made it! And best of all, there's no Adam Driver telling you to go back to the club. What more could you want? That's kind of it for SimCity, unfortunately. There are other songs, but they're all under 30 seconds long before looping, and aren't all that noteworthy in my opinion. I can't be too disappointed given that this is a launch SNES game, and I do at least like all of the city themes, with Megalopolis being the standout. That said, when it comes to Soyo Oka's soundtracks, this definitely ranks below Super Mario Kart and Pilot Wings for me, so I'm ranking SimCity for the SNES at 96th place, ahead of Yoshi on Game Boy, but behind Mario's Tennis on Virtual Boy. I know many of you really like this game and its music, so I'm sorry if this ranking disappointed you guys. I'll see you next time for the next episode of Nintendo Music Weekly. This was a very short one, so hopefully we'll get something with more meat on its bones next time. I'd like to say I can predict what will come next, but as SimCity proved, we could get literally anything. We'll see how that goes. Bye.